One, two, three. What's going on, guys? My name is Foreman Fred, and we are going to be starting a new adventure here on the Mythical Cobblemon server. I actually have bought a rank in here as well, hence the gifts and presents in my inventory. So let's go to Kingdoms. Not Kingdoms Reload, just go to Kingdom. It's my buddy's kingdom. Go to my kingdom. So this here, the kingdoms I've not really played on at all yet. I mostly do regions, but I want to start a new thing here on this kingdoms. So we're going to start off this first episode just by going through and doing these crates that we received. I did go ahead and purchase the mythical rank on here as well. So there's some different perks and stuff. I'm not sure how much the perks differ from GT or from the region server to this kingdom server. But we'll go ahead and look in here at some of the Pokemon that we can get out of this blazing box. Wouldn't be too upset with getting a Roaring Moon with a Xerneas, Dialga, Arceus. Be fine with any of those. These shiny ones look amazing as well. So, alright, let's go ahead and pull this one, and then we'll find a place to set up. So on our first pull here, what are we gonna get? It is a Blazing Belly Bolt. Alright, not too bad. Not too familiar with the newer generations here of Pokemon, but I'm going to be using it to learn. On our Nebula crate, let's see what these guys are looking like. Pretty awesome, pretty awesome. I'd love to get that new Lunala, to be honest. That one would be perfect. So let's see what we can get. Alright, we got a Scorbunny. And I believe it's kinda got a glitch texture to it too. I feel like there's some stuff missing there. So we'll evolve him here in a little bit. And our next Nebula crate. Ooh, the Dittos. No way! We got a Cosmoem. Oh, so I am gonna end up getting the lag. I am gonna end up getting that Lunala. Heck yeah! That's one of my favorite Pokemon. Lunala and Solgaleo both look amazing. Now we're gonna go on to some rainbow crates here. These textures always look pretty good. I'm a huge fan of just the normal white with the rainbow, but even the shiny variants where it's the black with the rainbow, it looks so good. The Mythical team did awesome with these retextures on these Pokemon. The Gyarados doesn't look too different, neither does the Magikarp. So we'll see what goes on there. So we've got 9, 10, 11, 12 of these crates to go through real quick. So let's see what we got. Okay, Rainbow Drampa. Not bad, not bad. And another one. Rainbow Torchic. Surprised we haven't seen a shiny yet, actually. Little Torchic's not too bad. Go ahead and put these away in my PC. And we'll get through evolving the ones that we can here in just a little bit. Put all this back up. And we'll do some more rainbow crates. Really looking for some shinies, though, out of these crates. What are we gonna get? Oh! Okay. Rainbow Raikou. Can deal okay with that. I like it. And our next rainbow shiny. Or hopefully a shiny. Don't really know too much about this Pokemon right here, actually. Wattrel. Someone's gonna have to let me know what that one is down in the comments. I don't really know that one as too well, or that well, actually. Let's see what we got. Ooh, Chien Pao. Okay. This Pokemon, I believe it's a very fast Pokemon if you set it up correctly. It's pretty awesome. Love that texture on it. Let's see, on to the next one. Ampharos, that one would have been awesome, but we got the Poliwhirl. Looks like it might have a glitch texture as well. Yeah, I would say that that's a glitch texture right there, considering we can see through it. But nonetheless, we'll evolve into Poliwrath, possibly good for our team. Alright, so shiny Rainbow Xerneas. Oh yeah, I guess Xerneas does have like the blue head and black body usually, so this would be in reverse. Oh, that's so cool. I love that rainbow texture on here, on the highlighted bits. That one's awesome. I love that. On to the next one. Xerneas actually probably will become one of our main team members. Oh, that Gengar. I'm a huge fan of Gengar. Keldeo, not too bad. Never really was a huge fan of the Swords of Justice, but Keldeo's not too bad. I do really like how the mane and the tail look in this, though. Right, put these guys up. Good amount of legendaries on that pull. We've got, so far, what is this? 5 legendaries out of, what, 11 crates? 6? 5? Yeah, 5 legendaries, so almost half. That's not bad odds so far. Let's see if we can keep that up, though. Really looking for a shiny Roaring Moon in Rainbow, though. Ah, Sprigatito. Okay. Oh, I thought it had like a wearing pants texture for a second on the back. All right, cool. Get that Masquerada. Next crate. Ooh, Rainbow Virizion. I always used to call this one Rainbow Verizon. Or, not Rainbow Verizon, but this Pokemon Verizon. But, looking like we got boots on. Pretty cool. Alright. Not the last one, second to last one. For our rainbows, at least. Ooh, Eevee. Okay. I love the evolutions. and especially in the rainbow format. Let's see if we can see some on here. So yeah, I don't know how well you guys can see it, but Rainbow Flareon, Jolteon, Vaporeon, Espeon, Umbreon, all the evolutions in the rainbow form look so good. You guys are gonna have to let me know down in the comments what evolution we think we should go for. I'm very partial to the Flareon, Sylveon, or Espeon or Umbreon though. But just let me know down in the comments. Kentucky Fried Torch Chicken. And a Blastoise. That is sick. Love the Blastoise. Alright. Again, if you guys do want to play on this server, it is down in the comment or in the descriptions here. It is the Mythical Cobblemon. It is a fun server, very good community. Just all around great time to be on here. And now we're going to go to our universal crates. So these universal crates, for anyone that doesn't know, kind of can have Pokemon or variants from every crate, essentially. It's just a multitude of all the different crates that they have on here. So it is very randomized in what you're going to potentially get. But all the textures look pretty dang sick. Like these radioactive shiny ones look awesome. Like the Arbok here, it's got the radioactive symbol on, its chest there. Looks pretty cool. Can't go wrong with this stuff. But let's see what we got. And we got a Rainbow Zamazenta, so we're keeping up with our rainbows here. And legendaries. That's pretty cool, pretty sick. Zamazenta. I actually really do prefer Zamazenta over Zacian, if I'm gonna be honest. Both are really cool. Was very good additions to the legendaries, but very, very much like Zamazenta. Now, only if we could pull my favorite Pokemon of all time, being Darkrai, I would flip. But we got the Grimmsnarl in Pixie form, shinied. For those of you who don't know what that looks like, here we go. Never used this Pokemon in battle, so we might run it on our team. It is a Dark Fairy, so not too bad of a combination to potentially use, or maybe run it on one of our teams. So let's put more legendaries down here. A little Charmander. Of course, I had to go with Charmander for my starter. Alright, next one. Here we go. Who are we gonna get? Who are we getting? Shiny Gilded Beldum. Okay, so potential for a Mega Metagross. They do have on this server Megas as well, so potentially a Mega Shiny Metagross. I have to do that because I could always use a Metagross on my team. Let's see, who's next? Who's next? Gilded Honchkrow. Looks like the texture might be... No, texture's not bugged on this one. That's pretty sick. Honchkrow is already kind of dark and mysterious as it was, but now this just makes it even better. That's awesome. Alright, another universal crate. Let's go see what we got. Oh, a rainbow Zekrom. Okay, okay. That looks sick. Pulling a lot of rainbows today, though. Quite a few, actually. But that is sick. Alright. Might be on the team, might not be. I don't want to have just a team full of nothing but legendaries. Legendaries are awesome and cool, but at the same time, gotta have that balance, you know? Ooh, radioactive Gardevoir. I've never seen this one before. I believe the Mega for Gardevoir is in this game currently, so that might be a good possibility to have on the team. Do love having Gardevoir. Gallade as well. Both are just top-notch Pokemon. We're one away from a Rainbow Walking Wake, but we got a Marine Hisuian Zorora. Pretty cool little guy. Hisuian one, not my favorite. I'm very partial to the original, but I do like this texture on it. Makes it actually a little less dark and mysterious, if you ask me. And then for our very last pull, who are we gonna get? A Gilded Turtwig. Turtwig was one of my favorites, or still is one of my favorites from the Diamond and Pearl generations. Very cool little guy. Was always my first pick, um, even though he was kind of at a disadvantage to the Chimchar that you could get. But heck yeah, pretty good pulls overall. Let's see how we did as far as legendaries overall. For the amount of crates that we had. So we pulled 6, 7, 8 out of what, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So 8 out of 23. You know, I'm not going to say that that's too bad. Majority of all of our legendaries, though, are rainbow. And surprisingly, we only did pull 2 rainbow shiny legendaries. I was kind of surprised on that. I figured we would have had higher pull rates on the shinies. But we will be looking at who we are going to have on our team to go forward with the series and go from there. But for now, thank you for watching, and I appreciate it. And if anyone here does decide that they want to play on this server, the link will be down below to the server. This is Kingdoms. There are 2 different servers that they have. One's called Regions, and the other one's called Kingdoms. So, but until then, I will see you.